Alright, back out in the garage 302 Super. We went camping this past weekend, so I didn't get anything done. But while I was gone, I got a package from the River Store. It doesn't say who it's from. Oh, made in Turkey. Anyway, I just did a search for Massey Ferguson 90 and got a muffler. Unfortunately, according to the specs on, it should have been 2 1/4 inlet, which is roughly what I got there. But unfortunately, the end that goes on hasn't been spread. So I stopped at the Irish parts store, picked up a tailpipe expander. I actually cut the tape. I get to be the first guy to abuse this thing, so I'm gonna get it out of the package, figure out what size socket I need, so we can put the Ooga Dooga on there, and we'll see if we can't stretch that out, stretch that enough to go over that. Anyway, I'll be back. All right, I kind of got it on there. I've never had any luck with those expander tools. Anyway, maybe if you had a good one, but the rental from Irish parts store, yeah, I got it kind of spread, but I think I've got too much height from there to there. It doesn't look right to me. So I think what I'm going to do is take it to my local muffler shop and have, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 inches cut off the bottom, and then have them stretch it on their machine, because they can do a nice round job and get it stretched out nice. I just think that's too much. It's like 8 inches from the peak, and it should be more kind of down in here. That looks like about 4 inches from my fingers to the bottom of the muffler, so that's probably what we're gonna do. But it does quiet it down. It's got a nice sound to it. A lot better than the well, that ain't it, but yeah, air cleaner pipe that I was using as a temporary straight pipe. So yeah, I think tomorrow after work we'll get that cut down about 4 inches and flared out. I set this hood panel back on there just to see visually kind of what it looked like sitting up on there. I think what I want to try and do, I've been talking to my buddy Andy, Ohio MM. Check him out. He's got a real nice YouTube channel. He's got quite a few 302s. He also makes kits, vinyl kits that you can stretch white vinyl over these, and then black vinyl, and with a razor knife you can fix these, but mine are really nice. I don't know, maybe, might be online. Problem being popular in town, people just stop asking random questions. My emblems are good, but you can obviously see the white stripe behind it is kind of rusty. So I was thinking about maybe, Andy said you use a little heat gun on the back side and like a real thin putty knife, and these are basically just glued on with I think latex caulk or something similar. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch. He's got videos on it. I have to dig it out and see how he does it. But I think by the time I get done buffing the hood and the grills and the rest of the side panels, just as a comparison, this panel right here, we'll just kind of set it there where he goes. I don't know if you can see the difference in shine. It's an odd angle between that one that's buffed and that one that's not. Yeah. Oh, now I've got it stuck in there. That's awesome. I think by the time I get the yellow buffed, we'll try and buff the black and see what happens with it. It's got these funny push bolt things. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe maybe we'll give that a light sand and try and tape that off, because I got a pretty good gap there. I can get some masking on tape. I might be able to get masking under that. Might just see what it looks like buffed. I don't know. But we'll try and clean it up, make it look a little better is the plan. But we'll work on the muffler tomorrow after work. I think I'm going to go back to the wiring diagram, and I think that was the cigarette lighter, maybe. I don't know. Go back to the wiring diagram and try and figure out this cluster hooey of stuff. No, I think that's fuse holder or dash light. That's dash light because that's tied in, just wire twisted around the resistance wire. It's high resistance wire. That's how they get the low beams. Anyway, try and figure out what's going on with this cluster of all cut off wires, and see, because we do have wires in the fenders going to lights. So see if we can't get the lights going. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll be back. All right, back out here. 66 302 Super. I did get my muffler cut off. I wish I would have cut it off because the muffler shop whacked it at an angle. He just fired up the sawzall and cut it off. So I'm not real happy about that. However, and then I screwed up. I told him I wanted it stretched out to fit over 2 1/4. I should have told him 2 1/4 OD. I think he stretched it 2 1/4 ID, so it was a little loose. However, it is on there nice and solid. Tachometer cable. It's a little long. It's shorter than the factory cable, but I got this loop in it that I don't know what the heck to do with. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I got about a foot of extra cable, but I went to the Irish Auto Parts. Actually, was online on the Irish Auto Parts store, and I found they carry this brand. Get turned around there. There's the part number I bought. It bolts up. I shouldn't say bolts up. It screws on under there. If I was doing it again, I probably would have gone with one of the shorter ones. So I didn't have all that extra. I don't know. Anything I try to do with it, I end up either getting into the muffler or having a loop in it. I don't know. I may just have a loop in it. I got the power steering pump tight, bolts are tight, lines are tight. After I didn't have them tight and I fired it up, pumped about a half a quart of freaking power steering fluid on the ground. But with the muffler on there, we'll bump the throttle just a skosh. We shall. I don't know what the factory muffler sounded like. That top piece is longer than the factory, but definitely gets it up above the operator. Power steering. I still think I got air in the lines. I can hear that squealing up under there. I think I still got some air in the lines, but it does work. Tachometer does work. Oil pressure gauge works. I don't know if that works or not. It does kind of look like the temperature gauge is working. I don't know what gauge that is either. Anyhow, fuel gauge. So that's where we're at. Yeah, I think I may tonight just for fun try and take this piece off. I don't know. I'm afraid if I clean that up and paint it, then I'm going to want to clean up and paint all the white stripes on the big hood pieces. But yeah, I gotta call it quits pretty quick. Well, let's go for a walk. Take this with me. Mama's mini Jeep, cherry bomb. If you haven't watched my videos, I live right across the street from the National Guard Armory. Charlie Battery, 150th Field Artillery, whatever they are. They're out on their 2-week summer training. Anyhow, I got caught a little early because I got raspberries to pick. Lots of them, lots and lots and lots of them, and I need to get them picked before. Well, if you go down the alley far enough, there's apartments and stuff. We had some people feel entitled, and they like cleaned me out a couple years ago. So I'm gonna walk back around here and shut the tractor off. But anyhow, yeah, so parking lot's full. I can't really park anything over there. Yeah, mini Jeep again. Good old Husky, that's it. Auction buy. Had to put a new fuel line on it. Chain. That thing will eat the wood. But anyway, there it is, 302 Super. Just purring along like a kitten. And that's about as slow as I want her to go, and it sounds good. We're gonna call this a success for now. So yeah, that's where we're at with the old 302 Super. If I get the berries picked, I might come back, hang the air cleaner. Yeah, I may hang the air cleaner, and I may put the 2 front lower panels on. That's as far as I can go, because I still got lots of work to do on and I figured out what this thing here was. It was in one of my earlier videos. Couldn't figure out what it was. It's the freaking thing for the light for up there on the tack. There's like a glass bulb hanging out of the back. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. Part of me thinks I may have to take the 2 nuts loose off the tack and take the tack out of it so I can get it out where I can work on it. And oh, you know what? We ran long enough. Or did the temperature gauge come up any at all? Oh, what the hell? Well, that was unexpected. The power steering pump just spewed a whole bunch of fluid right out of the top. I don't know if that's because a bunch of air worked. I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, it looks like maybe it did come up a little. I don't know. Oh, it's still freaking burbling and stuff. Oh boy. Well, maybe we'll wait on putting panels back on. You contrary little Ferger. Anyway, that's where we're at. I got wiring to do, panels to put on, panels to buff. Oh, there's a part of me that wants to do the white, but say if I do this white here, then I'm gonna have to do that white and do this white in behind the logo panels, and that means I gotta take those off. I don't know. I don't know how deep I'm gonna get into this. Originally, I was trying to get it going for week and a half from now, basically, for another show. But then the camping group decided we was going to go camping. So the only way I could haul this and the camper, because we weren't camping anywhere near the show. Now they're talking about camping that's nowhere even close to the show. So I might not make it. Apologies to the Johnson County Antique Club. I really wanted to get down there to support you while you was featuring Moleens. Hang out with my buddy Russell and Tony, but I don't think that's going to happen because I don't get to make all the decisions when it comes to what we do every weekend, which is fine. I'm okay with that because where we're planning on going camping is good fishing. Catch me up some. Last year we went up there and I hooked onto an 11-inch crappie on the south side of the dam out in the tailwaters, and I'm okay with that. I would definitely be in for that. But July 4th is the deadline for this thing. I'm going to have it out the garage about as done as I'm going to get it July 4th, because I think this is what's going to be my parade tractor this year. I think this weekend I may use it. I may use this to, I got to check with my buddy Zach, to drag my G diesel out of Zach's garage. There's a big housing development going in across the road from that place, and I think they're looking at maybe cleaning out and getting it on the market. So I got to get my G diesel out of the garage. I mean, hell, it's only been in there a year and a half, 2 years, 2.5 years. I don't even know. So that's where I'm at. Getting there slowly but slowly. But I'm gonna go clean the oil and stuff off the hands and get me a clean bowl and start picking raspberries. Yeah, anyhow, I'll be back.